Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Math 30-1, Chapter 8, Lesson 6, Binomial Theorem, Part 2. Now, typical question, we find the coefficient of x to the fourth and 5 minus x to the 7. Now, this one's kind of easy, but we're building up to the nastier ones. Here, I want you to go, okay, which term is x to the fourth? So, I don't know. T to the 1, which is t to the 0 plus 1. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself. What I don't know is I start writing it out, figuring out that will be 7c0, 5 to the 7 minus 0, times minus x to the 0 power. Now, before you figure that out, remember we're looking for the term that has x to the 4 in it. This is going to be x to the 0 power, x to the 0. So it's not the term, so I'm going to stop there and not bother figuring it out because I'm lazy. The second term, t to the 1 plus 1, or t2, will be 7c1, 5 to the 7 minus 1, minus x to the 1 power. And that is going to be something, 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 x to the 1. Now, by now, you should see the pattern. To be on the safe side, I always do 3, just because I'm human and I do dumb math books. So, t to the 3, which is t to the 2 plus 1, 7c2, 5 to the 7 minus 2, minus x squared. So this is going to be something x squared. We are looking for x to the fourth. The next term will be x cubed. Term after that will be x to the fourth. And this is the one we have to find out. So not t4, t5, which is t to the 4 plus 1, 7c4, 5 to the 7 minus 4, times minus x to the 4. Now, 7c4, 35. This is 5 to the cubed. Now, minus x, bracket, minus x, close bracket to the 4. That's going to be minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1, which is plus 1. So this is x to the 4. That's 35 times 5 cubed is 125, x to the 4. So 35 times 125, 4375 x to the 4, I think. Okay? So that's what you have to be able to do. And note, find the pattern. You don't have to do all that much work. You don't have to solve them all. So what's the coefficient? And sorry. Pause for a second, let you look at that, and remember, this was a minus here, so be prepared for the distractor. Yeah, it could be positive, could be negative. Be careful when you take the power of it. All right, now, a version of this is, what's the middle term? A minus 3b to the 6 power, and you're going, what the hell? And it's 6, but think about it for a sec. T1 is t to the 1 plus 0, sorry, 0 plus 1. So we always start with the 0. T1, T2, T1 plus 1, T3, 2 plus 1, T4, T5, T6, T7 is t to the 6 plus 1. So there are 7 terms. N equals 6. There are n plus 1 terms. So which one is the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, T4. T to the 3 plus 1, which is 6C3. A to the 6 minus 3, minus 3B cubed. 6C3 is 20. A cubed. Now, minus 3 cubed is minus 27. And B cubed is B cubed. Now, 20 minus times minus 27, I think is minus 540. A cubed, B cubed. And notice it's minus. Now, You have to be careful with that because, of course, what can the distractors be? 20, because that's the first number you calculate, or it could be plus 540 if you muck up the negative sign. Or no answer because you would say there'd be even number, there'd be 6 terms. So lots of decent distractors there. Be careful. All right? Now, a variation of that is, what's the constant term? Now that is x to the 0. We just did something like that back here. Actually, I'm doing this in the wrong order. Anyway, instead of x to the 4, you're looking for x to the 0 here. So, first term, t to the 0 plus 1 is 12c0, 2 to the x to the 12 minus 0 times minus 3 over x squared to 0. That is x to the 12. Because the x squared to the 0 power is 0 is 1. So, now, the next term, 12c1, 12x to the 11th power, 12 minus 1. So that is x to something x to the 11 divided by x squared, which is something x to the 9. So x to the 12, x to the 9. The next one should be x to the 6. I'm going to do it just because I do dumb math papers. And notice I'm not bothering to find out the other numbers. I don't care. So this is going to be something, and I should have written that out of here. I apologize. I got not as neat as I could have been. Equals something. And it's the same thing here. This is something. X. Now 12 minus 2 is 10, so that's x to the 10 divided by x squared, which is x to the 4th. So this is something x to the 6. All right? So yes, we see the pattern forming. The next one will be x cubed, and the one after that should be x to the 0. T3, T4, T5, which is t to the 4 plus 1, 12c4, 2x to the 12 minus 4, times minus 3 over x squared to the 4. From here on in, it's plugging numbers in. So 12c4 is 495. This is 2x to the 8. 3, that would be plus 81 for x to the 8. So 495. 2 to the 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 8, 16, 32, 60, 256. X to the 8. And here I can cancel out my x to the 8s. So it's 495 times 256 times 81, which gives me a coefficient of like 10,264,320. Okay, typical question. Okay. So let me show you a couple, sorry. Do we have time? No, I'll stop here. There's a couple more examples I want to do, but I want you to get the basic idea of how it goes. All right? Please watch the next video. There's one more trick I want to show you. Any questions, shoot me an email. Otherwise, good luck.